all the juice straight from the maker booth. Welcome to the Booth Juice. Welcome to our last guest episode for season 1 of the Booth Juice. I cannot believe that we have been recording for 6 months, and I'm so excited to wrap up our season with 2 very inspiring local guests. So please welcome Alex and Jade Forbes from Pulse Nutrition.
Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming on today, guys. I am going to pass straight over to you because I'd love for you to paint our viewers a bit of a picture of what your life looks like, because there's a little bit more going on than just Pulse, and I'd love for you to fill them in.
Cool. Well, yeah, we're Jade and Alex, 2 Far North Queensland locals.
Yeah.
Both grew up here, born and raised, and husband and wife, been married for
3 years this year.
Yeah, almost 3 years.
Congratulations.
Yep, 13 together and 3 this year.
Yep, and we just welcomed our first daughter, baby Lara.
Yep.
She's so beautiful.
Yep, little 10-week-old cutie. So
Yeah, and we also have
Amazing.
two staffy doggos.
staffies,
and
yeah.
that keeps us busy among other things. But outside of that, I'm also an online coach, and Jade is a wedding planner.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
and
busy,
you've
busy
also
lives.
got Down the Aisle as well.
Yeah, so Tess and I launched Down the Aisle October last year.
Yeah.
So that's a wedding accessories business, a
Yeah.
little online store. So that's been really fun, and we've had quite a bit of growth the last couple of months. So
Amazing.
been very exciting.
Busy.
Yeah.
My goodness. So I'm going to throw back a bit because you guys are FNQ locals. So you've been here your whole life, both of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Amazing.
Yep.
And what was growing up here kind of like for you guys?
I was thinking about this the other day, and I think, like, in hindsight, when you're like 16 to 18, you kind of take it for granted.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Jade and I were both the same. We're like, we just want to get out of here, go
100%.
down to a city,
Move to Brisbane,
Yeah.
somewhere else.
go like party and do those things you want to do as a young kid. And then like at 25, we're like, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Far North Queensland is where it's at. You got everything. You got your family. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful up here.
Yeah.
It's a little bit slower. It's enjoyable. So I think in hindsight, definitely took it for granted. But
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
such a nice spot to live.
Yeah.
Oh, especially, now that we have a daughter, especially raise kids here, like it's just beautiful. Like,
Sure.
you don't have the traffic like other big cities do,
Yeah.
and, it's literally living in paradise. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And you guys have got your families up here too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On both sides, so that makes it handy.
Especially with Lara.
Yeah.
Like this morning, obviously, we're
Yeah.
like, who's
Yeah.
going to take Lara
Yeah.
this morning? And Jade's
Nana.
Nana.
I did
Nana
wonder
this
that.
morning.
Yeah. But Erin's probably got her.
We're like, should we bring her? And then we're like, nah, she'll steal the whole
Yeah.
show.
100%.
Oh, that's so good. So did you actually go to Brisbane for a little bit and come back, or was that just a bit of a dream?
We're in Brisbane for about 8 years.
Yeah, so
Oh, wow.
I moved down in 2014, I think it was.
Yeah.
I went and studied engineering, and then Jade came down the following year, and
Yep,
we were
so
there
2015.
from 2014 till end of 2022 when we decided to
Right.
make the move back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
And what made you move back? Like, did you just miss home, or?
I think so, and sort of being, in that city and environment, and especially being down there when COVID hit as well, it's just,
The restrictions, the lockdown, and I
Yeah.
was in my full-time engineering gig, and a lot of people starting to work from home.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was kind of like at that point where I was like, hang on a second, I could just work from home
Yeah.
up here in Far North Queensland from my desk anyway.
Yeah.
And everyone was doing it, so we bit the bullet, sold our house
Yeah.
down there, and made the move back up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that you guys were down there for that long.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a long period.
Yeah.
So,
And what
like
would-
Alex said, I think it's nice when you go away and then come back. It makes you certainly
Yeah.
appreciate it more.
Absolutely. And Jade, were you in the wedding industry down there as well?
Yeah, so I started wedding planning pretty much straight out of school. So I was working at a cafe in Mossman at Temptations.
Yeah.
And then the job kind of pretty much fell in my lap, which was handy.
Oh,
so,
that's so
I
nice.
got offered the job and started working there in 2014. And then when I moved down to Brisbane, I was pretty much going to start uni straight away, but then didn't end up, pulled out the day before I was supposed to start.
Yeah.
And then, my bosses just kept me on working full-time down in Brisbane, and then would fly up for events and they needed me. So,
Cool.
this is my 12th year wedding planning. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
still
all
love it.
over it.
Yeah.
No wonder you decided to make another
Yeah.
brand off of that.
Natural
Yeah,
progression,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's so cool. So then, obviously, I'd love to know how you sort of got from that COVID area to now doing what you're doing now. How did all of that come about?
I'll let you.
Oh, yeah, well,
Answer
great
that
question.
one.
So I was obviously engineering from home full time up here. We just built our house in Kuya. And at that point I've always trained my whole life, but I was at that point where I was starting to dabble in more endurance running and cycling and stuff like that, and then started signing up for a couple races. And had my first race in Brisbane, flew down for that one. It was a really good race, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. Let's try beat that time in the Cairns Marathon. So literally trained another 4 weeks for that, and then just did what I thought was right. Rocked up on the day. It was quite warm, and then I was pushing hard, and then about 200 meters from the finish line, I kind of collapsed. Yeah, so I was on the ground, and then I just remember people helping me up, and I was like using one of those poles outside to try help myself up, and then I fell down again, and then I think I just remember waking up in the ambulance, and I'd obviously collapsed from heat stroke, dehydration, and they're like, don't panic, what's your emergency contact? And sure enough, poor Jade was waiting at the finish line, and she was looking at her watch going, he's going to be not happy because he's not got he's not hit his PB. And then she's seen the ambulance down, and I think she started panicking, and then all of a sudden she got a call from an unknown number, and it was me. I'm literally like, Jade, don't panic. I'm in the ambulance.
It's always don't panic.
It had been like 10-15 minutes over the time he said to expect him. So I was like, okay. And then 5 minutes went past. I'm like, oh, he's not going to be happy. Then another 10 minutes, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. And then it was like, about 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay, this is strange. And then, like you said, about 300 meters down the sort of Esplanade end, I could see like ambulance with lights flashing, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to start walking that way. And then, got a call from an unknown number, and my heart just sank. I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
Oh, I've been there.
And don't panic, but I'm in the ambulance. I'm like, I knew it.
At least it was me.
Don't do that to me.
It was me calling you and not the ambulance driver.
Absolutely.
But so obviously like ended up in the hospital. They just took me back there to do some tests, and they're like, you pretty much had heat stroke and severe dehydration. And I was like, okay, maybe marathons aren't for me. And Jade's like, you're not doing any more races, you're not doing any more marathons. And I'm kind of like, okay, you're right.
Like, no one ever collapsed on the couch.
I was like, maybe I'm not built for this. And then I like got home and I started thinking about it. I'm like, nah, stuff that, like there's got to be a more underlying issue. So I kind of like started doing some research about obviously the importance of hydration and fueling for these events, especially up here in North Queensland. And then I kind of compared that to what I was doing, and I was like, okay, I didn't really have any water, no electrolytes, not a proper fueling plan. And that's kind of where I ran into that issue. So I'm like, if I have this problem, surely there's heaps of other people that do too. And then I started trying all the different products that I could find in Australia. And all of them were underdosed, or they were using like ingredients that would just ruin your stomach, so you can't absorb it anyway. And I'm like, all right, stuff this. Let's just start trialing making some of my own stuff at home. And
how do you even start that process? Like it seems like such a different world. Like just to start putting ingredients
together. You do a lot of research into I
love like
like
obviously being an engineer, I love like the sciencey side behind of it. So just started researching all the different ingredients, like what ones sit well in your stomach, the performance doses that you actually need for performance. And then just started ordering like bulk ingredients online. I'm like, if this doesn't go anywhere, it's fine. I'm just going to start mixing it up for my own solution anyway. And then I kind of found like a solution that I was happy with. We had the right carbs, right electrolytes, all the natural ingredients. And then I was like, okay, it's working for me. Let's start using my sister and my mates as the test dummies. And they all liked it too. Awesome. And we got to a point, I'm like, all right, if I have this problem and I've found the solution, then there's surely heaps of other Aussies in the same position. And that's kind of how Pulse came about.
So were you doing this alongside online training?
I was actually full-time as an engineer still. Still working from home, and then just doing this like on the side. And then, obviously got to a point where I was starting to build Pulse, and I'm like, okay, I'm way more passionate. Something's got to give. I'm way more passionate about like helping people with their training and this supplement business than I am as an engineer. And like I felt like in my engineering degree I was just a cog in the system. I was like part of this massive company, and I just wanted to work for myself and build something for myself. So that's when I kind of stood back from engineering. I went from full-time to part-time, and then started picking up some online coaching to help pay the bills, and then got to a point where it's like I just canned engineering altogether, and now it's just online coaching and Pulse.
Do you feel like more creatively fulfilled or something, I suppose, from that? Yeah.
Big time. Like,
it's something you're so passionate about, so that helps.
Exactly.
And you can see it helping real people.
Yeah, exactly. You can kind of measure the impact that you're having, and like obviously going from a comfy engineering salary to coaching a few clients is a big tank in salary, but for a long-term game of doing something that I love and enjoy and helping people's lives.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've just got goosebumps from that. Oh, that's so nice. I love it when people like just pursue their passions and do what makes them tick. Like I love the way, it makes people tick. So that's really cool.
Yeah, I couldn't see you ever doing engineering again.
No. I mean, it was good. It was great. I think it taught me a lot of valuable lessons about discipline, going through uni, putting on all the work, and then just really finding what works for you. And I
think you can always benefit from every experience. Like, 100%. And people are always like, oh, you've got a film degree that you never use. I'm like, but there's skills that I'm applying to this life now, you know.
Big
so
time.
I definitely think that all of that was probably supposed to happen.
Yeah, definitely. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, 100%. For sure. So obviously you start testing on your friends and stuff, but then is there, getting packaging and all that sort of stuff and actually building a brand as well? How'd you go? I suppose, again, engineering probably helps you with that sort of stuff too.
It did too, but like there's just like...
It was the hardest part, sort of trying to find...
a manufacturer.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously being a small fish in a big pond, I'm reaching out to all these manufacturers and I'm trying to order maybe like a few hundred units where all of their clients are ordering tens of thousands. So they're like, just didn't even respond to my emails. And it probably took me a good 6 months till I actually found a manufacturer that would respond and would take on a new client of our size, and then just went through like the new product development, what I gave them with our active ingredients, and then they would come through, apply the science behind it, and then send samples. We'd test it, and then they'd go through the whole like formality process, getting it approved, so it's not just like some dodgy product in our kitchen.
And is that a bit of a lengthy process too? Like
it is, but like it's really good that that's all within their capabilities. So it's not like I'm lodging forms and stuff that. They do all of that, which is really good.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, it's a whole other world that I'm not familiar with. So it's fascinating because you instantly like you're so good with your content and stuff online, and I love that like Max's videos are hilarious and you do so well at like promoting your brand, but then actually breaking it all down to go, where did you actually, how do you even make this happen? People just assume that you just like overnight just built a brand.
We're definitely in the kitchen with our stainless steel bowl mixing up powders and Clipsal bags and things like that. So
but you're so right though, like when you look at a business from the outside in, you just think that it's somewhat easy, but when you actually do it yourself, and now I'm like here in your business, you kind of see all of the hard work that goes into making these things come alive, and it's definitely not easy.
So cool. When you were like delving into the whole supplement industry, was there anything that just like completely shocked you? Like is there anything that you just went, oh my god, is that even allowed?
Big time. So the like I said before, the biggest issue that I was finding is just the ingredients that they were using were just so cheap, and they were like using proprietary blends where they can kind of like underdose the most important ingredient. Like they'd say whatever the ingredient is, but if it's in a blend, they don't have to declare how much of it's in there. So that's like, okay, we're not even getting the right dose for performance anyway. So I'm like, this is just happening across the market, like wide. And there's even companies now that are getting like in heaps of trouble for it. So I'm like, that's what I want to build my brand about, just like being 100% transparent, putting all of, like, you pick up any of our products, you'll see every ingredient, every dose, and like when we get enough capital, I want to do like independent testing. So it's like, here's your creatine, here's it tested that it's actually got the creatine in it. So just being as transparent, because I think people are really catching on with what they want to put in their body.
100% doing their own research. And,
Absolutely, Oh, that's fantastic. And I was reading your reviews actually on your website, and you scrolled, just keep scrolling. There's so many fantastic reviews on, again, transparency, and that your product actually works, and that, it just stands out from all the other ones that you buy at the supermarket. So,
exactly.
Yeah, it's really cool to see that you guys are like really trying to stick with that too. Yeah. I'm hopeless with the supplement industry. Like couldn't tell you a thing. But like, can you dumb it down for those who are just completely hopeless and supplements.
Yep.
What is the biggest difference between your stuff and like whatever you'd find at the shops? Like,
good question. So I think number one, the quality of ingredients that we're using. So for example, we're not using any artificial flavors. I'm sure you've heard of like stevia, have you?
Yep.
A lot of people use that for a natural sweetener, but it ferments in your gut. So it gives a lot of people gut issues. So we've gone a more expensive route and we use, for example, monk fruit instead. It has a better aftertaste. It's not going to give you any gut issues. So every ingredient we have is in there for a reason.
Cool.
So it's obviously for performance and then tolerability as well. Because there's no point having a product that has all of these ingredients, but if you can't digest it, what's the point of taking it?
Yeah, it's no use feeling sick, hey?
Yeah, exactly. So I think quality and just intentionality behind what we put in is our biggest differentiator to the rest of the market.
Yeah.
And obviously that does come at a bit of a cost, but we definitely think it's worth it.
100%. I think people are willing to pay for good quality, definitely.
Yeah.
So then, like within your range, what actual products are you offering?
Yeah, cool. So what you'll see here, this is
love to try.
Yeah, so we'll mix you one of these up in a minute, but these are our hydration sticks.
Yeah.
So this is like our perfect daily hydration. So it's got all of your electrolytes. So sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, naturally flavored, and there's only 3 calories per stick. So if you're someone like looking for electrolytes, you're sweating a lot, you're working hard, you need some more minerals, but you don't want additional calories maybe to break a fast or something like that, this is perfect for you.
Awesome.
And it's not just for like athletes as well, you know, it can be for like tradies that work in the heat. Even, you know, I take one every morning and it actually really helps with like my milk supply with breastfeeding. Like the difference it makes is crazy. Like it's hard to, people just think, oh, I'm drinking lots of water, I'm hydrated, but you're not really hydrated, you know, if you're not getting the electrolytes in.
I think you notice a massive difference with your milk supply when she was like
just
starting
compared to just having water and then having an electrolyte in the morning, it's a massive difference.
That was one of the other things I was reading was the tradesmen, all the tradesmen that were commenting like, I have this every day, it keeps me going because gosh, take my hat off to those tradies that get on the roof or in, you know, under a
all the fridges
or whatever, you know, it's full on.
We live in one of the hottest areas, you know, in Australia, so
absolutely, so that's cool to know that like you can, regular people can be using them as well.
Exactly.
We say we're for the everyday Aussie athlete, and that doesn't have to be someone that's training for a marathon. You know, that could be someone that is an active person. They're getting up before their kids are up. Awesome. Maybe like you're getting up early, you go in the basement, you're doing your session, you're coming home, then you're coming
Keep
here.
telling you that I'm coming. One day I'll go.
But then you're coming here and you're working a full day, you know, so you got up early, you're sweated, and then you're like, all right, you need to be on the ball all day for work. And if you're not replacing the electrolytes you're losing earlier in the day, then that's when you could hit that afternoon crash. A lot of people just think, oh, I need another coffee or something like that, or I don't have enough energy. But a lot of the time it's like, check how many electrolytes you're consuming and go from there.
Yeah, cool. Oh, on that note, do you want to give me a little taste test?
Let's do it. So we'll leave this box here with you too, so you can
thank you.
Give it out to customers or clients.
So where can people buy your stuff from as well? Like,
so,
are you just online or are you stocking somewhere?
Yeah, great question. So about probably 80% of our revenue comes through our online store, but we do have a lot of local stores as well. So in Port alone, we're in Port Douglas Gym. Yeah. We're in Sports Power.
Awesome.
Where else are we? There's another one in Port. Well, my sister who runs her own gym, she sells it to her clients there, and then a few spots in Cairns as well. So a running shop, some of the whole lives down there too. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you're local and you're looking to buy it, head to all those shops or head online, I suppose. All right, so tear the top off and pour it in.
We'll pour you some water.
Yeah.
So that should be about enough water.
Pour that in.
And that's lemonade flavour too.
Oh, yeah.
So it should be nice and subtle, refreshing, and you should be able to taste the salt in there as well, occasionally.
Yeah, we went quite subtle on all the flavourings across all the products, just because if you are drinking a lot of it, just want it to be nice and subtle, not overly sweet or anything like that.
Like some of the stuff, like I'm terrible at buying it, but sometimes Marley will buy some stuff and have it in the cupboard, and I'll try it sometimes, and I just think, how are you eating this? Like this just tastes like sugar, and it's awful, or just tastes like fake sugar. You know, like that's even worse.
That's the stevia.
All right. Oh, well, that's so good. I would like just guzzle that constantly.
That's not paid either. We didn't pay you to say that.
Yeah, I know. This is a genuine first taste test.
Classic.
And you can sort of dilute it too to your, particular preference. Have a bit more water in it if you like it more subtle, or
No,
that's like
perfect.
full strength too.
Yeah.
And like we said, like if you're a tradie who's maybe sweating 1,000 milligrams of sodium power, so you might be having 4 or 5 of those a day. The last thing you want is something overpowering or something you get from a servo that just tastes like really sweet.
Yeah, this is good. It's not sweet at all, but it's not bitter or anything.
Yeah.
Like it just tastes like I don't know, glass of lemonade without it being so sweet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like that. That's a good reference.
Yeah. Lemonade without the nasties.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll be drinking that for the rest of the episode. Thank you very much. So good. There's another glass if you want to make yourself one.
Yeah, go on, Jade. You mix one up. So we just moved to our new packaging with these as well. So they were in like pouches before.
Yep.
But I feel like they sit better on the shelf like this, like on a counter or something for our in your kitchen, in your like glove box, or even like our wholesale partners. Just sits better on a shelf.
Yeah. I'm a very visual person to remember things, like for a routine or whatever in my day-to-day. If it's not sitting on the counter, I'll forget to take it or whatever.
That's actually good feedback.
Yeah,
so
we're
I
the
think
exact
that's
same.
really good because it's almost like you could sit it with your coffee or wherever your tea bags or whatever live.
Yeah, and that's
Very
actually
innovative.
that's actually a big thing too. I always recommend taking it before your coffee, especially like if you've woken up, say you've gone to the gym, you sweated, you haven't drinking any water overnight, so you're already potentially dehydrated, especially when you're exercising. So I personally would have it before coffee and then have your caffeine, and then you feel like you get the benefits of caffeine more if you're hydrated first.
Awesome. I love it. That's so good. Now, I know that a few weeks ago you guys were at the Ironman event in Cairns.
I was just watching a few clients.
Cool.
We weren't actually at the expo though, but
Right. Oh, cool. So do you normally go to sort of sporting events and stuff?
we try to, as many as we can. We're going to do the Cairns Marathon this year as well. We did that last year, which was a great event, but they've just signed with a nutrition partner. So, of course, you can't have another brand there when they're signed. Okay, all good, no stress.
Yeah.
But the last 2 years we sponsored the Cairns 50, the ultra marathon that they do. So we were the nutrition sponsor for that event. So that was really fun.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. And I'd love to know, like, what's in the works for the rest of the year? Have you got anything exciting coming up? Are you working on any other products or events?
Yeah.
Great question. So we're at that point now where we've kind of found our feet. We kind of know who our customer is, our target audience. So we're just really trying to scale now and bring new products to the market. So new flavor of that's coming out in a couple of weeks. So that was the lemonade flavor you tried, and we've got mango passion coming.
Oh,
it's probably my favorite. Yeah,
it's good. It is really
Yum.
good. So obviously, like that's a citrusy flavor, which is great, but having that more like fruity flavor as well, just to swap between the two. So we'll be really excited to bring that because that's probably our best-selling product at the moment.
Yeah.
Then just bringing out some more flavors of our endurance fuel as well. So that's the carb and electrolyte blend, and then we're hoping to bring out a gel in the next couple of months because it's our most requested product. Like anyone that runs or does endurance events, they're like, don't even think about electrolytes. They're just like, do you sell a gel? I'm like, not yet. Not yet. One day we
We're
will.
coming.
Yeah. I'm hopeless with all that stuff, but I do know that those people love the gels.
Yeah,
so
100%.
it'd be cool to get a better version of it out, on the market.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. And obviously your lives are very busy. Can you sort of tell people what your day-to-day looks like? Like, I'd love for people to get an insight into how you navigate running Pulse alongside wedding planning, alongside clients. Like, how does it sort of work for you guys, especially now with a new little baby?
Yeah,
Well,
busy.
Do you want to explain your daily routine as mum first, and then I'll go as
Yeah,
dad?
I mean, pretty much my whole routine is based around Lara at the moment. So, Alex usually wakes up early in the morning, goes for his run, gets that done while we're both still snoozing.
And we're saying run, how far are we running?
Just depends, like hour to hour and a half. On the weekends, I'll allocate more training, so it'll be a longer run and a longer ride. But through the week, it's anywhere from say 10 to 16 Ks or something like that.
Nice, unreal.
Yeah. And then obviously during the day I've got Lara and Alex is busy working away in the office, but it is handy having him work from home too, being on maternity leave. So it is nice if, I want to go to the toilet in peace or do something, make myself a coffee, I can just get Alex to hold her. And
cool.
And then sometimes when she's asleep, we sit there cutting up all the sticks and things like that, getting the packaging done. So
awesome.
I think communication's key between both of us having a kid now too, because like obviously she's with her most of the time, and I need to appreciate that Jade needs some alone time as well, so wherever I can help out, I try. But I'll usually wake up nice and early, go for my run or ride or whatever it is, and then I'll come home, and we just started a routine this week. Actually, we're trying, so I'll get home, have my brekkie quickly, and then from 7:30 to 9 I'll take Lara so Jade can do whatever she needs to
have
get ready for the
shower.
day.
I like
She's had a shower that long before. Bloody hell, must be a ladies thing. But then from 9 o'clock I'll give Jade back Lara, and then I'll try to do focus work, have my coffee at that point. I've already had my electrolytes and brekkie and stuff, so I'll have my coffee at 9, and then try head down, no distractions, from 9 till 12. And then after that I'll usually take orders to the post office, go to the gym, do some less productive work, responding to messages, emails and stuff like that. Then usually have calls in the afternoon with clients, and then take the dogs for a bike ride, cook dinner, and spend some time with the family.
Cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It's very active, but also driven, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's cool. Oh, good.
Yeah.
No,
It's really cool seeing. I admire husband and wives that work together and all that sort of stuff. So it's really cool to see.
It's
how
good. We bounce off each other, which is nice.
Yeah. Has there ever been a point where you're like, oh no, we can't be doing this, or do you just sort of smooth sailing?
With the business or the baby or all of it?
Just going, oh my god, we've taken on too much.
I think you just kind of try to be as optimistic as you can, like with the business too. Like I say it all the time, if I knew the work required to start this business when I did, I probably wouldn't, but it's like you just dive in and have a go.
Small business owner ever,
you just figure it out as you go, don't you? Just every day is you're having wins and losses, and I think as long as you wake up the next day and have another go, I think.
Just take each day as it comes.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, that's so good. So on top of that, you're running down the aisle with Tess.
Yep.
Can you tell me a bit more about what's involved with that as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Or what that is actually, because obviously I know what it is, but our listeners might not.
Yep. Yeah. So Down the Aisle is an online wedding accessories company, which we started or launched in October last year. Yeah. So obviously both being in the industry, working together, we have a passion for weddings and, seeing our clients so happy, but we sort of found there was a big gap in the market in terms of, cute or modern or unique wedding accessories. So, probably about 18 months ago, we started looking into it and coming up with a bit of a plan of, what we could sell, and then, started buying products and sourcing things and just making sure we're happy with everything. And then, we launched October last year, and it's sort of slow to start, but the last couple of months have been pretty good. So awesome. Selling everything from ring boxes and everything. We've got hats, matchboxes, like cards, vow books, those sorts of things.
Sparklers.
So, we've got a pretty big inventory in terms of wedding accessories.
You can imagine what our house looks like. We've got 2 businesses with product in there, a baby, 2 dogs.
A lot of packing stations.
I know. Our garage isn't exactly a garage, it's more like a warehouse / gym.
Oh, fantastic.
But busy, and we love it.
So good. I think, because I obviously got married last year as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me with that.
That's okay.
But
it was a beautiful wedding.
Thank you. But I suppose it's all the smaller things that you start looking for.
Exactly. Or the little details that people kind of overlook. So, you obviously
you get
have
your
furniture and your flowers and things like that. But you forget about all the little things that actually make up a big part of it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's so good.
And I think just having it all on one side is good too.
Yeah, exactly.
Like all those little things that someone would need for their bridesmaids or
having
whatever.
it like a one-stop shop kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
it's awesome.
We get clients that sort of, we've had a client this week coming up from Darwin, and she's like, oh, can we do click and collect? So that's been good.
Perfect.
So having the option up here where Port Douglas is such a, wedding orientated place.
Yeah, for sure. Do you find that you get clients that are trying to do wedding furniture hire and then go, oh, can you also organise my my order through your business too.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
like I think just we haven't really pushed it that much through the other side, you know, working at Port Douglas Weddings and Hire.
Yeah.
But I think now that we've sort of, you know, like Alex said, found our feet a bit more, we can start, you know, pushing it. And
Cool. Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing with you guys too, it's just about finding your market, because it's like no one's going to want to buy their stuff unless they're getting married, you know. So when she can hit that niche and target specifically to them, then just go crazy, because I'm sure you could attest to how much money you spend as a bride when you're getting married.
Oh
yeah.
Ready to
it's
spend.
a big business. Yeah.
Oh yes.
When we got married too, and Jade was just showing me the list of things that we're buying, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's not a cheap industry to be.
But it's one day of your life that you want to make really special, and it's really good that there are brands nowadays that can make your day really
100%.
really nice.
Yeah, and we're coming out with some new things shortly, so that'll be exciting.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, guys, if you're getting married soon, you know who to reach out to. Thank you so much for telling me all about your journey today, guys. We normally wrap up with a piece of advice from you guys, so that might be something that someone's told you, something that you live by. I'd love to leave our listeners with a little Easter egg of advice from you guys.
I guess just to cover like what we've been talking about today is just to really follow what your passion is. Obviously, I started off as an engineer because I got told I was good at math, but is that something I really wanted to do for the rest of my life? I didn't know at the time.
Yeah.
And I guess just through like trialing things and going down a path, and then you kind of figure out, I just don't want anyone to be married to something that they're not happy about, because end of the day, life is so short. So find something that you love and go all in. And I think we just know that now, having Lara, about how precious time is. There's 100%. No point going to a job that you don't love when you come home resenting it, and then that kind of like goes
into your
family and your everyday life. So find what it is that you love and go all in, and then I think just be relentless with it and apply consistency over time, and you'll see great results.
I think if you're passionate about something, then you can't really fail. So
absolutely.
You only fail if you quit.
Here's the PT coming out.
That's the PT.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah. And I have been throwing in one more little question. What has brought you the most joy this week? Anything that has stood out for you this week?
For me, it's got to be just seeing our little girl smiling.
Just changing every day. Like, you know, she's cooing and making noises.
It's like she's trying to talk to you. And when I was bathing her the other night, she's just like smiling at me with this big smile. And I'm like...
I love when they get the personality.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
She's at that stage now. And it just melts our hearts.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for... helping me end the season, but also for such an awesome story and great advice.
Thank you for having us.
It's been great.
For those who would love to find you, where can they find you? Are you on Instagram, TikTok, online?
Yeah, so for Pulse, you can find us Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We're just starting to try dabble in some YouTube videos, all at Pulse Nutrition AU. Awesome. And our website, if you wanted to make a purchase. Obviously, we have a few stores that we're stocked in, but is pulsenutritionau.com.
Awesome. And if they want to find Down the Aisle?
Yep, so we're on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok as well. We're Down the Aisle, and our website is www.downtheaisle.com.au.
Awesome. Well, I will leave that in the show notes as well. But thanks so much again, guys. And thank you guys for listening. So have a wonderful day, and we will be in your ears very soon.
See ya.
Thank you.